What's up, guys? Got two teams, very similar, for Fire Nights 25 to showcase for you today, and we're going to go over the builds and masteries, etc. So let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, I would like to say that this is obviously a very seer and a lore based. This is my team, as you can see, and this is the team that I always run. I'm going to go through it, talk about it. It's not a 1 minute run, and it's barely a 2 minutes. It's very consistent for 2.5 minutes, right? Which I feel is fast enough. It's my slowest dungeon by far, but I'm not using crazy gear. I know Dutch is a bit hard to get hold of, but I do have a budget version of how you can replace her, and we're going to go into it in for a second. And you can see, obviously, Seer is very important for the boss and stuff. So Dutch is in there just to make it a bit safer for the revive. I think the other team is a little bit faster consistently than this team, but obviously I have Dutch's. I'm going to use her because it's a revive. The other team I'm going to showcase to you in a minute is 99% consistent. Someone in my clan has already ran this comp for me and shown me all the evidence from the runs that he was doing down in Claw. I posted a screenshot and I was hoping someone would test it, and he tested it. He got a new fire team out of it, and I got the evidence that was needed. So the difference with my law and his law, his is in Relentless, mine's in Savage. I don't know if that's like a big factor for him, but it certainly did it justice anyway for itself. My law does have Giant Slayer, Dutch's obviously is Arena build. Cold Heart's in Relentless. Sometimes that is nice to kind of have. And then obviously Lydia's in the shield set, and then Seer is also in a Savage set as well. We will show you the masteries and the stats and stuff like that for you once this is done. As you see, we're up to 2 minutes already. We nearly there. So I've tested this comp before, and I have had law a lot slower. So I've had law running at 220 or maybe 210. I know it was 210 speed, and it was a little bit slower. It was consistently about 3 minutes. So you can get away with without law being the speed that she is at the moment. Aloy's is not finished the way I want it yet, because we're still using the accuracy chest on her, which is not ideal. But to meet the stats that I wanted, this is what I was kind of looking for. So Aloy coming in with 1 mil damage, Seer coming in with 3.8, and then Cold Heart Cold Heart's in there really just to help decrease the turn meter a bit more and to get a shield down fast with the A1. The way the team is set up is I haven't really tested this myself, but I leave these two off and then just get a law to kind of do a thing. So yeah, so that's the stats here from a law. Accuracy, critical damage, critical rate, because obviously it's only a like a minor one, and then the speed. With the speed leads as well, just come up. I would like to see 250 here in the future. This is my Cold Heart build. Cold Heart hasn't changed. This is what I used to run her in for Fire Nights 20, when I used to use a Relentless one, and just kind of let her do her thing here. This is Seer's stats. Obviously good HP, good speed, critical rate could be better. Critical damage, etc. I need to look at this because normally in the other dungeons I use Beck lead, and that's why it is 98. Shield set on Lydia, good speed, good accuracy, and then obviously HP if we can get it. and then this is my Duchess build. So overall it's quite solid and stuff like that. I'm very happy with the team. Just going to show you the gear sets and the masteries and how I've equipped them. So we're going to go over a lore first. So we're showing you stats. So this is the masteries that I chose to go with. Giant Slayer being the main one. Lore of Steel and Evil Eye. It's very important. She's fully booked on all of them. Really, if you're going to use her like this, you only need a booked on the A1. And that's just for a little bit more damage, honestly. And then just quite reasonable stats, really. I've got her in one piece of critical damage and obviously savage as well with accuracy chest, etc. We were struggling for accuracy a little bit, so I did choose to go accuracy chest. I'd hoped to change this to attack in the future. Honestly, probably could go over. Yeah, so if I could find a attack chest, and this lore build is quite old as well, so I could probably update this later while I'm streaming on Raid on Twitch. And then I'm going to show you the Cold Heart, which is this one. This is the Cold Heart that I'm using. Obviously, everyone knows how to build a Cold Heart, so I'm not going to go into too much into a kit. And then this is the masteries that I go with. Again, very old masteries, and I kind of like flawless execution for that. Duchess, and then everyone else is pretty standard. Duchess is mainly for arena builds, what I use for plat along here. And then the masteries don't really matter for this type of team. Lydia, masteries, and then gear. And I think that's pretty much everyone. Done these two. Yep, okay. Oh, and my seer. I'm not showing my seer build. Broken sets across the board with one savage set, and then bits and bobs there, and then good reasonable accuracy as well. Okay, so I'm going to showcase the next team. Obviously, these two are very important because of the buffs. She's very important to keep the shield down and try to stop the boss taking turns. Seer to deal waves, and then Cold Heart just kind of help out with the boss. This one is what we kind of run here, and this is how I run it. It's a little bit slower, or maybe roughly about, no, hold on, it is a little bit faster. It's a little bit faster this run, but it's not as consistent as it is with Duchess. But however, one of my clanmates did run this, and he did about 300 runs, and he missed like once or twice, which honestly is not bad. Obviously you want it to be 100% though, and that's what Duchess does give you if you are lucky enough to have a Duchess. And I know not everyone has a Duchess, so this is why I kind of like this idea of this comp as well. Like this team is not built out to the way I want it to be. There's a lot for improvement to me to do. I have people, I also help players as well replace Duchess with also cardio. I know it was a Carcal not recently for 2 times. So if you do have him, use him as well, because you can use him for speed lead. You just need to kind of play with their AIs and how the AIs work. So you can see we're on the boss here in like 1 second or 2. Hopefully keep going. We get his turn meter dropped. Okay, so he gets his shield back up, and he gets his shield back up, you're in a bit of trouble for sure. So yeah, definitely need some work on this team still. Let's just give it a rerun. There's one. So as you can see, stuns across the board. I like Helm as well for this, because obviously it just gives you a bit of protection. This wave is always a bit funny when you kind of using the Seer strategy for sure. And honestly, the Relentless Allure could be better for this team. Just to see if you get extra turns and stuff, it might actually help you. Obviously, I don't have a Relentless Allure, but I did see the numbers, and I'm going to see if I can try and find the conversation that we had in our clan and show you the runs that he did. We're going to get his shield down. And there it is. 10 meter dropped. So it can fail, and you just need to bear that in mind. So I do think if you're going to use Haim, I would probably honestly say, if you can't get the speed on your lure, then go with Relentless and just take the 10 seconds slower or 15 seconds slower, because you'll do a little bit less damage for sure. We're in 1 minute 20. Yeah, this team's actually much faster, but for sure I still prefer my Duchess, because my Duchess is safer. Without me changing the builds, I could probably work on this team myself, and I could even maybe try put a Laura in Relentless, because I've got some good Relentless sitting around. Just see if that helps a bit more. There's another drop. Term 2 minutes. So with Haim, I just make sure he's got the right accuracy and stuff like that. There we are, 1 minute and 19. Sorry, 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Yeah, so let's go into Haim and let's show you his build as well. He's in all precision sets, so that's what kind of easy. He has no masteries, but he's fully booked. And obviously the only thing I'm worried about here is speed, some survivability, and then accuracy. They're the main ones that I worry about. So yeah, that is it for this run. I might look into the evidence, and I'll put a screenshot at the end of this video. Hope you guys like this video, and we will be working on more teams for Fire Nights 25 to get some more content out to you guys. I hope you like this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know down the bottom what you guys think about this video, and maybe try out this team yourself. They're not super difficult builds. You've seen the gear, and I find it quite easy to get. Okay, if you don't have Lydia, then that's a disappointment a little bit, but you will get her at some point. So having these teams, these champions available, the hardest one to probably get is Seer, but even then she's still epic, so a lot of players do have her. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. I am streaming tonight on Twitch, so come and check out my channel at GrimReaperTVRAID, and we do offer some account help and stuff like that, and we will also be working on a new Clan Boss team tonight. Till then, peace out.